Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'd like to talk with you about the new Huda Beauty Creamy Obsessions eyeshadow palettes. And to get straight to the point, I'm not really impressed by these eyeshadows. I was very curious about this formula because I don't find creams the easiest to work with, so I've tried some different techniques and brushes. For the best color payoff, I'd say use your fingertips. But that's not always very convenient, of course. So for more precise application and blending, I use these synthetic brushes from Vive to apply and blend the mattes, and I use my fingertips for the metallics and shimmers. The mattes are very soft and smooth, and they remind me of the Danessa Myricks pomades from the Groundwork palette. The metallics and shimmers feel slightly firmer, but are also buttery soft. The lighter shades in both palettes are not as pigmented as I thought they would be. Most other shades are richly pigmented. As I mentioned earlier, applying these shades with your fingertips provides the best color payoff. With a brush, it takes more time to build up the intensity of the shades. I was a little bit disappointed in the shimmer shades. They look way more subtle on the lids than I expected based on my swatches. I was most curious about the longevity of these creamy shades. I expected major creasing, but it wasn't that bad at all. What bothers me most is that the colors fade during the day, much more compared to regular powder eyeshadows. Not that it looked bad, but the colors just weren't that intense anymore after about 8 to 10 hours of wear, and I usually don't have these kinds of issues with powder eyeshadows. I tried the shades with and without the setting powder from the palette, and I think the setting powder extended the longevity a bit. Also, I'd like to mention that the color stories are nothing special. I can't create a variety of looks. They all look more or less the same. These Creamy Obsessions are definitely not the worst palettes I've ever tried, but the formula just annoys me a bit. I have to think too much about what I'm doing, and I have to wash my brushes intensively after each use because the stains are horrible. And as you can see, I already hit pan. So my point is, these Creamy Obsessions just don't bring me enough joy. Did you pick up any of these new Huda palettes? And if so, how do you feel about this formula? Please comment down below.